What's up guys, I got another top 25 Minecraft speedrun with a time of 13:08. This run isn't my personal best, but if you want to watch that, it's linked in the description. And one more thing, this run was streamed live at twitch.tv/AdamVonBottom, so if you want to go see me try to break the world record, you can do it there. Anyway, I'll be commentating over this run, so I hope you enjoy. So here's the run. I spawn on an island, which is very common in the current meta, and I spot a shipwreck. It's full, so it has both the back half and the front half, and it's on its side, which doesn't matter, but I do know it has both the food chest and the treasure chest, which is great, because, food is epic and so is iron. So yeah, I get to work making my wooden tools right away. This is all pretty standard, not much to say here, but yeah. I only get 3 logs because, as I said, it's a full shipwreck and I'll get food. So, if I, actually pull wheat or maybe like carrots, then I won't actually need wood for a bowl, so it's just a tiny time save, even though it only takes like a second to mine an extra log. Yeah, I think it's pretty standard to do that. But yeah, I'm looking for magma veins as I boat over, and I see that kelp off in the distance, top right there, or now it's top left. Oh yeah, and I see these dolphins, so I, try to get them. I don't know if going for them was actually faster, because it kind of took a while to get the Dolphin's Grace effect, but yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that kelp is a magma vein, so I'm getting pretty excited because this is going to be a pretty juiced enter. Sub 2 is it's not what I go for because those kind of enters are rare, but it's really good when you get one. Anyway, I misplaced my door there, which is epic, and do the standard craft for 8 iron, which is bucket, shovel, and pickaxe, and I'll just use my wooden axe because nothing was wrong with a wooden axe. Anyway, I go 2 for 2 on flint there at the end, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I accidentally offhanded my stew. I don't normally offhand food. That was a mistake. Well, it wasn't a mistake, it was just an accident. Anyway, I have Dolphin's Grace, I think, right here, which is cool. And yep, it's a very real magma ravine. Very thick, very juicy. And I get to work making the portal, which is awesome. I think there's a new design, which I'm not using, where you skip both cobblestones, but in this one I have to mine a cobblestone, which is kind of outdated right now. So yeah, I'll get to work learning the other one. Anyway, entering almost sub 2, which is great. And yeah, if you look at my E counter, a bastion spikes almost immediately, which is great. So I don't even E-ray because I know I'll probably see it, and there it is, top left right there. I switch out my pie chart to see if I have a mob spawner, which means like I have a fortress. And I don't have a fortress, so pretty sad. But yeah, anyway, it's a bridge bastion, which is the worst kind of bastion. So like, in my head, I'm already wondering if I should play this, because I don't have a pie chart, I don't have a mob spawner on the pie chart, and it's bridge. But, it was a super fast enter, and the terrain doesn't look awful, like, I won't have to bridge, so that's good. And I start mining, and then I realize I have TNT, so, TNT gives you so much blocks, dude. And that piglin, like, I thought it would cause me problems, but it's actually pretty funny. He, like, backed up into the TNT, and then, it was just super easy to kill him, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, anyway, I get all my netherrack, it's a ton, which is great, and I'm making my way out to the bridge bastion. The chalice just sticks out, and I have terrain going right to it, which is awesome. So yeah, start mining the blocks, and I didn't look to see what the ramparts were. So there are 2 ramparts in bridge, and one of them they can either spawn as a triple chest or a single chest. And I should have been looking to tell like how many triple chests I had if I went 2 for 2 on triple chests, or maybe I got unlucky and both were single chest. But I wasn't doing that, so I don't know why. I probably should have. I just got 10 blocks. I usually change the amount of gold blocks I get depending on if I get a triple chest rampart, but this time I just didn't check, which is kind of careless. I see like a whole squad of piglins over here, and that side is not triple chest, but whatever. I just do diff route because I have not practiced the cool routes enough, which sucks, but remember, there's an entire squad right there on the right side. So yeah, they all file in, which is great. I have like, is that like 8 pigs? That's a lot. So, throw them the rest of the gold. Everything's looking good. Go ahead and craft golden carrots. See, I didn't craft bowls, which worked out perfectly because I got carrots. And rotten flesh. Rotten flesh is good. So yeah, this guy, I didn't want to deal with him, so I just sprint hit him off, and it worked out pretty well. Do the jump over, 4-block jump, but it's easy because you can like make it consistently. And here's the part that's kind of dumb. So I'm using Specnor's reset macro, and my PC is just, it's not enough to handle it. This is the first day I was using it, and like it's like, look at the lag, dude. And I play through this for some reason. Like, well, I mean, of course I'm playing through it. Like, I don't really have a choice, but I'm trying to craft an iron axe because, you know, I said at the beginning, wooden axe is fine, but, you know, I have the iron to make an iron axe, might as well make one. And I'm so sorry you have to see this horrible FPS, but, okay, yeah. The reason it's lagging so much is because I turned to 32 chunks, and the reason I did that is because I need to find which quadrants have bastions in them, so that I can determine which ones have fortresses in them. Basically, oh yeah, so my game crashes there, server closed, like, okay. So, if this PB'd, then I'm not sure if it would be verifiable. But, yeah, it takes me a bit to get back online, so I'll just cut to where I have the game running again. Okay, so we're back. I opened up the Minecraft again, and we're joining back the world, because that was a pretty good run. I was going to leave the Bastion pretty quick, because it was a very fast enter and a very fast Bastion enter, even though it's bridge. But yeah, I'm in 30 FOV, and I'm scanning around for other bastions, so I can figure out which ones have nether fortresses. And that was not accurate at all. Like, basically none of my chunks were loaded, so, like, that was really bad. I should have just paused and waited for all the chunks to load before I scanned. So yeah, that didn't work out. Like, I mean, it wasn't an accurate reading at all. But I didn't realize that at the time, and it actually worked out, because there was a fortress in the quadrant that I decided to go to. Not to spoil it, but, I mean, it is a 1308, so, you know, it's a pretty lucky one, at least. I get a fire res, and this is pretty slow. I have 2 sex pearls, I'm all good in that. All the string I need. The one thing I want is another fire res, and I didn't realize that until now, and there it is, so it was a little sloppy. It could have been played a little faster, but, you know, only wasted like a couple seconds. So yeah, the quadrant I've decided is negative, so I'm heading in that direction. It's the exact opposite direction, or the exact opposite quadrant of the bastion that I was in, so I'm gonna have to travel a little farther than I would if the fortress was in an adjacent quadrant. But yeah, just heading diagonally. I have golden carrots and a lot of pearls, so if the fortress is far, it shouldn't be too bad. And also, I have no idea what the pace is. I should mention, because I was outside of the game for so long. IGT does work though, so I know it's a 1308 IGT, which is cool, but the RTA ends up being like 1548 or something, which is, you know, quite a bit longer, quite a bit slower than 1308, because most of that time was just spent, you know, relaunching Minecraft back up, so it's a little unfortunate that it happened, but thankfully this didn't PB, so I wouldn't have to deal with, you know, looking suspicious in front of the mods. But yeah, anyway, I keep going, and I'm thinking about resetting, because, like, I don't really see anything, nothing's showing up on my pie chart. Oh, and then, there we go, I see it. I was actually kind of shocked that there's the fortress there, so that's pretty cool. Eat a golden carrot to get my health up, just so I don't, you know, die in the fortress. Because it looks like a soul sand one, and when the fortress is in a soul sand valley biome, you turn to 5 RD, 5 render distance, and kill stray blazes instead of going to a spawner. So I do that right now, 5 RD. But the downside to this is that wither skeletons also spawn, and you have to be good at, you know, not dying to them in order to use this strat and not throw them on. So I see one over there, crit this guy, build up 2 blocks. It's kind of slow because the wither skeleton was too stupid to just walk around the blaze, but it's fine. It's okay. I recommend doing this, by the way. I don't see anyone else do that. Like, when something's on the ground and you want to pick it up, just offhand. But in that case, it didn't work because there was bones, and I picked that up. So that wasn't a very good showcase of the cool strategy that I like to use. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. I do recommend putting blaze rods in your offhand, though, just to anyone who doesn't offhand food. I think you should put your blaze rods in your offhand, because then you can just keep track of how many you have. And also, when you get one, like, your hand is a little chug thing. So you'll always know when you get a blaze rod, because sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when there's like fire surrounding the item. But yeah, I give myself another fire res because I'm kind of feeling like it'll run out pretty soon. And yeah, I get pretty good blaze rates in this. I don't know the exact amount, but you can count them if you want to. I'm not gonna. So yeah, just kill this guy, and this guy does drop. So I'm at 5 now, which is great. But yeah, so my mindset right now is just find a blaze spawner. I'm at the good part. And, you know, it'll instantly activate, and yeah, get a 6 rod and blind. because right now my coordinates are good for second ring. That's an interesting part about this run. This is a second ring blind travel, because the fortress was so far away. I don't know if it's world record for second ring, you know, just a second ring run. Probably not. 1308 isn't that fast, but, like, you know, it could be. I don't know. So yeah, killing some Wither Skeletons. I'm getting unlucky. I don't see the Blaze Spawner, so I'm thinking, you know what, screw it. This isn't, like, sub 9 pace anymore, sub 9 blind pace. This pace kind of sucks. I named the stream title for this sub 12 attempts. So this is not sub 12 pace. Or actually it is, but like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna blind at the portal room, so whatever. I descend it. I don't know second ring chords by heart, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the ring. So yeah, whatever. Descend it with 5 rods, who cares? I'm in the ocean, which, you know, makes me pretty happy. So yeah, 96.3. Very cool. And we go, and I see this island, and it's just perfect to do a distance check on, because it's so flat, and it's like in the correct direction, because like you have to run 90 degrees to the side, and it's just perfect to do that. So I turned FOV 30 to get an exactly accurate reading, and there we go, 97.0, 4 sprint jumps to the left, and I get turned FOV 30 again. I just did this for fun. Like this, you don't really need to do this when you do a distance check, but yeah, whatever. 98.8, so that's a 1.8 degree angle change, and that means it is 600 blocks away. Wait, am I dumb? No, it's 400 blocks away. Wait, I don't know. It's 1,000 divided by 1.8. You can do it if you want to. Correct me in the comments, I guess. But like, I thought it was 600 while I was doing the run because I'm an idiot. So whatever, it doesn't matter, it doesn't end up mattering, because this whole thing is ocean, and you'll see what happens later. So the reason I turned to 2RD here is because I'm trying to spawn in a dolphin, and like, dolphins do spawn just like normally, but you want them to spawn close, because you don't want to go like off super, you know, like super off track in your boat just to get a dolphin, because dolphins are only like marginally faster than boats. So 2RD is helpful for getting dolphins to spawn really close to you. But I don't actually get any dolphins. So it's kind of unlucky. And at some point here, yeah, I just turned back to 16RD because, you know, who cares at this point? I'm pretty sure I'll see the stronghold if it's exposed. And I do. I don't know if it'll happen yet, but at some point, the lights from all the rooms come in, and yep, there you see it. And a lot of it's exposed, so I'm expecting the portal room, and there it is. Right in front of me. It's actually pretty high up. The portal room is usually deeper than the other rooms, but this one was kind of just sticking out. So here I think about entering it the Kui way, which is where you enter from the top and then like sort of dance on the water stream. But I just enter it the normal way because I haven't practiced it enough, and I'm honestly kind of scared that I'll just fall into the lava. So yeah, could have saved like a couple seconds there. Could have sub 13 if I just played it faster and cleaner. But, you know, just things to note for later runs, you know? Always trying to improve. So I craft my wool. And here's the most embarrassing mistake. Well, it's not really a mistake, it's just, this run has so many like little things. I'm nervous and I do that, okay? So, it doesn't really matter that much, you know? Whatever. Autocraft my beds. I'm nervous here because I don't know the pace, and I know that if I check the pace, I'll get even more nervous. So, like, I don't know what I'm thinking, man. And I go back to craft respawn anchors, and I realize I don't have them. No glowstone, so whatever. 4 beds is enough. 4 bed axing is not that hard. I did it in my PB after all, so yeah, here we are, just waiting for the perch. I was thinking about half bow. Half bow is where you have a bow, obviously, and you shoot down the crystals with arrows, which gives a better chance to get a faster perch, or at least it gives you like a more consistent perch, really, not a faster one. But I get a fast one here without half bow, so you know, who cares? Pearl in. And I get a pretty clean 1 cycle. The first bed wasn't too good, but the height was bad, so yeah, there we go. The 4th bed was juicy, and I'm just ready to axe it, because I know I can. 3 axe hits, and I check, and it's not sub 13, which is a little sad, because having multiple sub 13s is really, really baller. But yeah, 1308 is nothing to complain about, and I'm just really happy that I was able to get another fast time, because you know, a jump from 1456 to 1236 in PVs is kind of a lot, and it kind of, you know, makes it seem like I just got lucky, which I did. I did play my 1236 run pretty badly, but yeah, I'm happy with this run, and hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.